You can't always get what you want. It has two chords. There's a G chord, and there's a simple way to play it. You put your finger on the first string. That's the high E string. If it's Eddie, A, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. You put your finger, your third finger, on the third fret. You imagine you have a finger on every fret, 1, 2, 3, and you play the top three notes. You play 1, 2, 3, and you can get away with 4 if you want to, and you get a G chord just by playing that one note up there. And then to play the next chord, you need a C chord. If you put your finger on the second string, not the first string, not the third string, but just the second string, and then you play the top three notes, then you have a C chord. You're really playing an Eddie, A, Dynamite, Good, and then a C and an E. So C, E, G are the notes. And then all you have to do is strum them. You play 1, 2, 3, then we switch to the C chord, 2, 3, back to the G chord. And then after that it's just strumming patterns. We can do something like to the C, back to the G, and later on we can even go a little bit of a dun dun ga dun ga dun 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 ga dun. There you go. The next thing you could do is play full chords. This is more advanced. You need your ring finger on the lowest string on the E to play a G down there. You need your middle finger on a B right there, so those two. Then you need your pinky way behind at the very top to play another G. So those are the three notes right there, and they sound, all 6 strings can be played. The C chord, you pick up, your pinky comes off, then you pick up these two and you put them one string higher. So we're on the 5th string, which is the A, and the D string on the 2nd fret. And then your last finger goes where it was for the single note chord, way up there on the 2nd string, making sure you're not touching the top high E string. So then you can play all the 5 notes above the last one. Back to the G. So these two come up, that one comes there, and you've got a C chord. It'll take some practice to get that working. Later on in the song, there is one A chord, and in which case you play the A string open, a finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and then on the next string as well, and the next string as well, and the top string is open. So you're playing a finger on 1, 2, 3, all those 3 strings in a row on the 2nd fret, and you're playing 5 strings. And you can play 1, 2, 3, 4, then it goes to a C chord, so you have to get back to the stop, and back to the G. That's basically the whole song. To play the melody, you can try reading the tab. It's below the treble clef notes. The first one is a 0. You see a 0 before the first measure, and that is going to be on the Eddie 8 Dynamite string, so that's a D. 0 means you put no fingers down, and you just play the open string. You'll see the first note of the first bar is also a 0, so it's an open string, but it's 2 strings higher. It's the Eddie 8 Dynamite Goodbye, the B string. So you can play that B. There's another 0 on the same string, so you play it again. 1 string lower on the G string, you'll see a 2. So you go ahead and put your fingers on the 2nd fret. I use 2 fingers, but you can use 1. And then you go back up to the string above, open, open, and now on that same string there's a 1. So you put your finger down on the 1st fret, and you play that note, and then you go down all the way down to the Eddie 8 Dynamite Good string, and you put your finger on the 2nd fret, and you do it again. See if you can figure out the rest of the tab. Once you get the hang of it, it's really rather easy.